Alright, so I haven't been videoing for a while because we've been dribbling corn and trying to finish all that up, but here we get the combine out now. She needs a serious bath before we start weeding. Yeah, she needs a serious bath. Turn this air conditioner on. So anyway, my brother's out here this morning washing the trucks and the hoppers. So I'm going to move this out of the shed. Then I'm going to back the planter back in here and get it out of the way because we won't need her until we start getting some fields opened up. Flip it around. Set the planter and everything out. I got the sprayer. I got to take the dribble nozzles off of her and change her back over for spraying beans. Got to wash them two hoppers, that Peterbilt, that hopper and that, and then we got to wash that Peterbilt, hook her up. My brother, you never see him watching anything, right, Rizzo? Normally I wash everything, but he's up here this morning early getting stuff done. I like this. He's getting that. Well, we got a surprise coming. It'll probably be in this video. Look at his face. He never washes anything. I wish he'd wash his damn combine, so I ain't got to. But I drive it, so I wash it. Not a big deal. Probably won't wash her today. They're talking about rain the next couple of days, so I'm probably gonna open her up and let her sit out. Let her get soaked a little bit with the rain, and then go ahead and wash her. I'm just kind of moving her around in position. We're gonna wash another hopper before I wash this thing. Got to take the excavator off the low boy and drop that trailer and hook one of the hoppers up to her. Just getting everything out. That's all. I'm gonna check all the bearings on all the closing wheels and gauge wheels on the planter while I got her out. Make sure that none of them are bad. If they are, go ahead and replace it before I get it putting wheat beans in. See how dirty she is? She is dirty. Got them beans were last year, and after them corn, the beans after corn, so late we just blew her off and decided we'd wash her this year instead of trying to do it all at one time. It's getting cold. We had other shit to do. That's a pressure washer. One of the best pressure washers ever. Hot water, soap, everything goes right in them. Are you okay this morning? Are you okay? I've never seen you watch anything like this. Go check the sprayer, get the nozzles off her. Alright, so we're checking nozzle flow on her. I just got her changed over. As you can see, I got one of these nozzles are bad right here. They get corroded in the back and they leak out the back, as you can see, so I got to replace that one. So what we'll do is, actually there's two of them side by side. We'll turn them two. That way we know there are two I gotta replace. Look at another one. Shut her off. That might just be the tip on that one. Yep. See the gunk inside of it? Sit around these metal and clean her up a little bit. Set you down for a second. Put her back on there. There you go. That's working good. Sometimes they get junk in them after you turn them off. Here's another one. Yeah, you see that big green thing stuck in the tip? There needs to be replaced too. That right there needs a new tip. That one needs a whole new spray. This one right here does too. Nitrogen's hard on them, boy. That looks like all of them. That's enough of them there. I'll go ahead and turn her off and fix them bad boys. Had a couple of these bearings out on these gauge wheels, so I'm replacing them. It's the old bearing. It ain't bad. You just take all the bolts out, nuts, and then you take the old bearing out, pop the new bearing in, put it back together. And the nice thing about a Deere is all these closing wheels, everything takes the same bearing on here. So that's nice. You just buy one bearing and that's it. Now we went to, we were getting the Deere bearings, but we actually bought a whole box from Shoot, same bearing, for $3 cheaper. So that's just a idea for you all. Same exact bearing, $3 cheaper per bearing, and that makes a lot when, I mean, there's tons of them bearings on this thing. So right now, while much ain't going on, we are just doing a little maintenance. That way when we start planting behind the wheat and corn, we don't have to do anything. It's all taken care of. So I only had 3. I replaced that one. I only had 3 that were bad, so that is really nice. So that way when I'm out in the field, I don't plant a whole row and then come back and see. I mean, I've come back and seen the gauge wheels laying in the middle of the field. Of course, you don't know they fall off until you come back and see it. So I did have one of these closing wheels come off when I was planting beans and I couldn't find it. So hopefully I won't find it with the draper. Hopefully I can see it before I come, because them things are like 50 pounds a piece. They're heavy and they would tear the inside of a combine up. So normally when I go spray the beans, I can see them out there. So that's what it is. My brother got the one truck washed. He's getting ready to back the other truck over there and wash it. So just a little pre-wheat maintenance. All right, got the planter done. Changed the bearings on some of the gauge wheels. Got the sprayer done. I do need to fix some of them ends. I didn't have enough. The nozzles, not the nozzles, the housing for the nozzles. So they don't have enough at the John Deere store. So when they get them in, they're just gonna call me. So I put her in here, trying to get everything out of the sun because it's 100 freaking degrees. Got that black Peterbilt and hopper wash. My brother, here, let me spin it around for you. My brother is finishing up the other black Peterbilt and hopper. Got the planter done. She's all ready to go for wheat season. Getting ready to back her back in the shop, in the storage barn. And then we got, next thing to wash is that big green sumbitch sitting over there. And that is gonna be horrible. But it's supposed to be cloudy and rainy tomorrow, so we're gonna let her sit outside and get rained on and soften everything up. And if it's just drizzling, I think they're calling for rain next 3 days. So if it's just drizzling, we will be up here tomorrow washing it once it gets soft, or maybe the next day. Might let it take a day, get softened up, and then I'll be up here washing her, getting her ready. We got to change the concaves over to small wire, and then a couple adjustments, and she's ready to go. That's pretty much it. Now it's just a waiting game. We're probably, I'd say, a week and a half away. We're probably a week and a half away from some wheat, and we're probably 2.5 weeks away from some other wheat. So it's going to work out pretty good, because it's going to take us at least a week to get the baler ready and the combine ready. So that'll actually work out perfect. And it's hot. I mean, it's 100 degrees here. At least 90 something. So that'll be perfect. They gotta bring some parts for the baler. They had to order them Uber, so as soon as they get them here, we can actually start doing some things, but the other things we gotta have the tractor for. So you'll probably see that in the next video. Big surprise. My brother is the happiest man on earth right now. So the tractor, get it hooked up. We gotta get a new PTO shaft. It doesn't fit the 8R series that's on her. Get that done. Get the combine rolling. We got John Deere's coming to put the I don't know what you call them. They're going to put it in this tractor and the combine where it automatically uploads right to my John Deere for our insurance company. That way they can see it. Because sometimes when I download, you know, right now I just take that SanDisk card or Fire Stick, whatever they are, and I put it in there and I download it. Sometimes it doesn't download everything. I don't know why. It tells me it does, but it doesn't. So we're going to get the live versions in these tractors in the combine. That way, as we're doing it, it automatically is uploading it, and they can see what we're doing as we're doing it. It actually didn't cost that much money to get it done. They called me yesterday and said the day it came in. I'm going to lift these rows up. They called me yesterday and said they had come in, so they're going to get Jamie down here to put them on, and that ought to be pretty sweet. That'll save me from having to upload or messing up or whatever the hell I do. I mean, I do it like they told me to, but for some reason it doesn't work. So I'm going to fold the rows up. I love these John Deere planters better than I do a Kenzie. They're split rows. They're split rows. You have to physically pick each one up and drop it. These right here, you just push a button. They fold up hydraulically and fold down hydraulically. Very nice. Like when it's all done, makes road transport real nice. I mean, she's probably just as wide as the tractor. She's probably a little bit narrower than the tractor, but that's basically what she is. So yeah, that's it. You're ready to back her in the barn and be done. And like I say, we're about a week and a half out of wheat, and our wheat looks real good. Big heads, real thick. We're gonna get a lot of straw out of it. get the baler here hooked up. Like I said, we're about a week and a half from getting the baler right and getting the combine ready, washing it, changing the concaves, some settings on it. Other than that, we're good to go. So we're gonna call it a day. But make sure if you like the video, thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Tell other people to subscribe. And before I go, for Larson Farms, sorry that about Nikki. I know that nobody watches this channel, that none of them do, and nobody probably watches my channel that watches Larson's Farms. They're big time. But it's a shame that Nikki Larson, that's Chet's wife, passed so early. Very young girl. And you feel like because I watched her on YouTube, both of them, and then she had her own channel, and then one day it's just weird. I mean, everything's fine, everybody's healthy, and then one day they find something wrong, and 3 months later, she passes, and she's so young. I think she's only like 23. And but it's a shame, regardless of what you think of them or their channel. I watch them. I enjoy watching them. But it's just sad, and then I think about, Miss Eastern Farmer. I wouldn't know what to do if I lost her. That'd be the saddest day of my life, probably. They're my son and my dad passing. I don't know how people move on and cope with that stuff. They were young. I'm 43. They were in their 20s, early 20s, and this happens. So they got a long road ahead of them just to, I guess, try to figure it out from here. But the good thing is it's farming season, and Chet will keep busy farming. Not that it's not going to be on his mind, but I'm sure it's better than sitting home. It's just sad either way. But who knows? Until I guess you get through it, you don't know. But anyway, give their channel a watch, and like I say, it's sad that it happened. So, all right, we're out of here.